Okay. I hope people can hear me because we had some technical difficulties. But welcome to week 3 of our Minecraft Bedwars season. And we're kind of jumping into the live stream quickly in casting and get some coverage on our Team White that's currently completing the third match of their what seems to be their best of 5 set. So let's see if we can jump right into their match and get some spicy coverage since I think they're already in the middle of the post PvP section. All right, let's see what's going on here. I am basically trying to catch up on what even just happened in the game, anyways. So let's see what we're working with. So to give some context, it looks like our team, the Frisco Falcons, will be the blue team, and then yellow team will be looks like the Greenville slash Asheville XP League location. Now it looks like we're already getting some PvP action right here, and the warning getting eliminated from yellow team's Luck R with some bow coverage coming from the blue team side. Let's see if they're able to get this elimination to get some revenge on their fallen teammate. Knocked him off the map, and now that is loud. Let me lower down the game audio. Yikes, that was loud. It's okay. We're still in it. I'm not deaf completely yet, so we'll keep moving forward. So let's see the overall status for both teams. Looks like Frisco Falcons 6. We have 2 Frisco Falcons accounts, so I don't know who that could be. One of our players, John, and I believe I don't know who else the other person can be, but it could be our player Brady on the Frisco Falcons 6 and 8 accounts, and Matt and Lane and Bo, which is the warden, is here present with their normal accounts. But anyways, enough about the accounts. Let's get a bigger overview on what's going on. So right now, it's already at Emerald 3 with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. There's some extra fighting happening right here with blue team member Frisco Falcons 8 taking out Deity. I believe that's the way you pronounce the name. But good elimination here, kind of isolating him out and getting some resources in the process. But Max Craft also getting eliminated from Master Lane. So seems like at the current state of the game, blue team is in a pretty good spot. Being able to capture multiple eliminations, making the opponent on yellow team stagger a little bit and trying to find a game plan on what else to do to go for any sort of action towards their base. Looks like 3 members of blue team is actually out here coming out from the side, gathering some materials from the diamond generators, but it looks like they're trying to go from this angle to go try and eliminate the bed. Ridge Egg coming out from the warden, coming from above, and it seems like the other person of blue team. Oh, it looks like the warden actually went invisible to try to get a easier secure on the bed. Let's see what happens here. Blocking it up, making sure that he has ample coverage. Dropping down the Iron Golem from yellow team, eliminating Frisco Falcons 6 and 8 in the process. But the question is, are they able to go for the bed? I don't believe so. It doesn't seem like... Oh, no. Unfortunately, the warden has also been eliminated from the golems. But that was a good attempt to try to go for the bed, as you can see here on this certain angle. He definitely made the attempt, but good job on yellow team's part on being ready at to defend their bed at a moment's notice. So now that blue team kind of has to reset and try to figure out another approach to being able to destroy their bed before the 4-minute mark happens here, where both beds get automatically destroyed. Yeah, let's see what they're gonna be planning to pull for the next attempt. But it seems like overall, yellow team actually lost in that lost in that scenario due to having to use up a pretty dire resource, which is the iron golems, to defend their base. But to be fair, that was a pretty excellent strategy to make sure that with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left before bed's destroyed, that they still have a surviving chance, right? So let's see. It looks like both of them might currently be trying to communicate on what the next steps will be. Let me see if I can get some audible coverage and seeing what their comms are starting to sound like. But as of right now, we are still just kind of waiting for things to happen. Let me see if I can go ahead and try to join their Discord a little bit and get some prime time behind the scenes of comms. Okay, I think I'm in. Let's go back to the game. Oh, it must be frozen on y'all's end. Let's go ahead and go back to the game, and let me go ahead and sneak in some of those comms and see if they're strategizing for anything further.
Oh my gosh, bro, these stupid blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, just inform them that we're
Watch
gonna
out.
come.
Oh,
I'm looking around.
I see name tag. I see name tag. John.
All right,
Wait,
do we
who's
see them
spotting?
all
Who's
here?
spotting?
Ready.
Good job,
Guys,
first.
guys, go, 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 go! Get the water, get the water! There's
Come
one
on,
more
come
block,
here.
there's one more block! Go, 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 go!
I'm going.
All right, keep distracting.
Game killed me.
Make sure you block up, block up, block up.
So dead.
Keep going, keep going, keep
My
going.
button isn't working.
I died.
I can't see anything.
You got this, you got this, you got this.
Oh, I'm breaking with my fist.
That's the floor, that's the floor. Come
They're
on,
coming,
so
they're
close.
coming. Make sure you block. Yes, go, 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 go. Nice, nice. You got one. Nice. All right, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. We got to kill as many as we can.
Hey, somebody spend some of the. I don't have anything. Dang it.
Oh wait, here's some gold.
Crazy play from blue team here, able to actually capture the bed destroy on yellow team, and yellow team had a good strategy trying to go in for the triple iron golem drop right in front of their face, and hopefully that eliminates the rest of the team. But it was a good call for the warden to make sure that he blocked himself off and was able to secure the bed destroy without being targeted by the iron golem itself, because if I remember correctly, the iron golem actually doesn't break the blocks. It has to see you in open space. So great job coordinating that all around. And what I love about white team, and something that they've really developed as a team here, is that at the end of the day, right, they have to achieve their one goal, which is to destroy the bed. Especially in this current situation, they have a minute left on the clock, and as long as they can get a few knocks out, they're already in a better position to try to win the game. But as it is, right, they still have time, the ability to respawn with 50 seconds. They can go for the push here and really not have any risk to losing the match. Now they're just trying to whittle down the numbers and give them an easier advantage to end the game here. Frisco Falcons 8 going forward and trying to go for the PvP, but the Iron Golems are dropped once again on yellow team's side. It looks like Frisco Falcons 8 is going to be taken out in the process, and yellow team, another strong defense and just really hammering down Iron Golems, Iron Golems, Iron Golems. Like, we're not going to get rid of that anytime soon. So great job on yellow team once again. Remember though, beds are about destroying both sides. Blue team still has the numbers advantage at with 4 members still remaining and 3 members on yellow team's side. So it depends on what they want to go for here in terms of strategy. Do they want to go for the pure domination where they go in and eliminate them completely as an assurance and then win the game in that fashion? Or do they want to go for the more survival tactic / route where they just outlast them? Because in sudden death, right, with 4-3, all they gotta do is that by the end of the entire match, as long as they have the majority numbers, they win the match. But that's gonna be a lot of time passed, and there's never a guarantee that in the sudden death where the dragon spawns, right, and continues to try to wreak havoc around the map, there's no guarantee that blue team's gonna be able to survive all that. Same goes for yellow, right? So that gives yellow team a better chance to survive and maybe even out the odds. But knowing how white team operates, and especially with how Coach Greg has been trying to utilize their strengths, they're probably going to try to go for a domination win and go for the eliminations and secure this before sudden death even starts. Overall, I agree with that as, I guess, as a spectator in this case, or even as a coach, right? There's too much risk involved in the post game, in the sudden death portion of the map. So, in my opinion, if they can secure it by just getting a few more eliminations before time runs out, then that'd be great. But let's get an idea of what yellow team is currently up to while that's all happening. It seems like I'm actually curious here. It looks like they're trying to build something out with the obsidian blocks here. It looks like they're not trying to go for the end stone bunker strat. I don't know if that's still necessarily the strategy to gotta go for with their current patch of the season. But they still need to figure out a game plan here. But knowing them, it looks like they might be just trying to go for full defense mode with with the numbers advantage on blue team side. They're gonna try to take a chance in sudden death and make sure that they're just gonna be able to outlive the opponent team. Let's see. Let's go back to blue team and see what they're up to. So it looks like Frisco Falcon 6 over here is trying to make some way, or trying to make way towards the, looks like some of the generators, and maybe he's trying to just move towards the base in general, prepare for something. No, I was right. No, they're literally just gathering resources, and they're trying to just probably stock up on whatever they can, considering that they still have the advantage. So I wonder what their game plan really is going to be. Looks like they're stacking themselves up pretty nicely with Master Lane. Looks like Master Lane, Frisco Falcons 8, having both enchanted swords and having some enchanted armor. There's really nothing much else that they can do besides just getting ready for the next, fight, or I guess survival. Also, I just want to make this as a note. This is a I don't know about y'all, but this is a pretty cool statue that they built out for the arena. I guess technically, if you're able to climb this if you wanted to, but I think this is my first time. No, yeah, this might be my first time seeing the map. Wait, what? What? Looks like Codeity actually fell off the map somehow, and there must have been just a user error on yellow team's part because I don't see any blue team members nearby. Oh, but the Maxcraft got eliminated by Lane? What is going on here? Wait, let me see that text chat for a second. Master Lane for the final kill. I wonder what happened in that instant. Well, the only one remaining is Greenville XPL back at yellow base, and the odds are really against the yellow team right now. With being a 4-1 difference, I don't know if sudden death is even going to save him. Blue team is already well equipped to try to survive the fight with probably a lot of rescue platforms, blocks, and any other healing items they need to survive the damage from the dragon. And yellow team, being the remaining member left, I don't know what they're going to do. I'm curious to see how this plays out. Real shame that Codeity has actually unfortunately fell off the map. And then with let me check the chat one more time. It looks like Maxcraft getting killed by Lane was a shock to me as well. I don't know how all of that have happened, or all that occurred. Let's see how blue team is operating right now. Looks like blue team is literally just stocking up for the rest of the match. There's nothing else that they can really do at this point. With 20 seconds left into sudden death, dragons are going to start spawning and destroying the map as we know it. So, yeah, I really don't know what they plan to do here. Yeah, I guess this is going to be an interesting show. I'm just gonna be basically covering what damage the dragon does to the map. Sudden death, it looks like, is about to start, and the dragon spawned right behind the blue team. Oh, and it ran into two members of blue team with two rescue platforms used up, and saves them before their unfortunate demise. Looks like two members of blue team over here building a tower up top and just making sure that they're in ultimate height so they'll possibly not get hit from the dragon. Let's see what's going on yellow team's side, because it's really all up to them to make sure that they don't fall and lose the game. They literally just have to go for ultimate survival strat here. There's no other way they can do it. But there's a fireball coming out from blue team, trying to kind of get him out of position and maybe knocked off, but it looks like with the waterfall, it's not going to be able to happen. The Warden trying to go for the aggressive play here. Dragons flying around and trying to cause more damage. They're flying a little bit too close to the Warden, but he's still out here barely surviving it. Oh, and a dragon hit right below him. Yikes. This is tense. This is tense. Looks like Greenville XPL 1 is still out here trying to make a difference by actually just putting himself in kind of this little box, but the dragon literally destroys the entirety of his bunker space, and now he's trying his best with the ender pearl in his hand. Maybe he's gonna try to make an escape to a different island, but now he's wide open for the Warden to keep throwing fireballs at him and hopefully knock him off. Another fireball being shot, but the waterfall still taking up the brunt of the knockback. He has the Ender Pearl. He has to make a move here, or else the Dragon's just going to keep going back for his base over and over again. And he goes for another swing. He's still alive at the bottom platform. Oh, my lord. Greenville, XBL, you are a hero. And the Dragon goes for another hit on him. Is he able to... Oh, no. He falls off with no saving through the Ender Pearl. And Yellow team has been eliminated. And Frisco Falcons team White has been able to acquire the win for their last game of their best of 3 series from last week. So now they officially have that record, that win from last week's matches on their belt. And I believe they're on... a 2-week win streak? Week 2 and week 3 have been wins so far, and they're in a good position to continue, putting themselves in a good spot for the remainder of the standings. Honestly, great play all around. I know we weren't able to kind of cover the majority of the match, but I mean, there's really not much to go on in the beginning with the 6-minute setup. But I'm going to continue trying to show some of the behind the scenes comms, because honestly that gave a lot of context of what they were trying to prioritize in terms of going for their bed defense and making sure that at the end of the day they achieve their goal no matter what happens. If two members of blue team get eliminated in the process, but the warden was able to capture the bed and give them that really strong advantage to pretty much win the game, even if it wasn't through sudden death, that's a good spot. And honestly, yeah, great job all around for Team White. Let me see if there's any sort of update through Coach Greg on any of the other matches going on. So give me about 60 seconds, and I'm going to try to figure out what the status is. Okay, we are back, and it looks like Navy is actually set up for their first match of this week. So we are currently going to switch over to their side and see what is the status of their game. Okay. So let's currently see what's going on here. So right now it is the pre-PvP section of the game. So everyone is really just trying to go for the resources and try to set up for their defenses and strategize how their approach is going to be. If I remember correctly from Coach Greg, he's definitely going to go for the 2 rush approach. Let's go into the behind the scenes comms and figure out what they're doing in terms of planning for their first offense slash attack. That's really where the most interesting parts of the game even show up. So yeah, let's get an inside look of what's going on.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. No.
You got top.
Okay. We have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8.
Meal.
Oh, what a loser.
Oh. You're not making it. I did not believe. I saw 5 seconds and you were not up there. I was scared. I was fuming.
Alright, we got this. We got this. Lock in. Next one's at 240.
Okay, you got teleport. Good.
I'm gonna leave in 10 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna go now just in case.
About it because they
Oh
know
yeah,
this girl.
actually. Okay, I got top. You got bottom.
Yep.
We have 10 seconds. I got mine.
I misclicked. I'm sorry, my guy.
Give him it. Just out of pure.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so as you can, as you've heard from just what you can see from their comms, I just repeated myself twice. But basically, they're still trying to just focus on making sure they get the resources that they need to plan out their future attack. I believe they still got 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock before PvP actually starts. So looks like they're just trying to go for the upgrades, trying to get any last minute resources for 2 minutes through the diamonds and emerald generators on the map. But I'm very curious to see how their approach is going to go because, like I said, our new strategy in terms of the double rush comp is very different from what we've used in the past. And the Navy team, considering how they're one of our strongest teams as well in our rosters, we want to try to experiment and see how they can be best utilized in terms of in terms of their individual skill set, but having a more dominating win overall. I think one of the key things that we've noticed in the past is the fact that we kind of played a little bit too passive, I would say, in the past, with how innately aggressive some of the players can be in terms of PvPing, in terms of to go for the bed break. Like, they have a lot in them to try to go for it. So, yeah, I think this new implementation of strategy was the right move, and it gives our players a better chance to kind of shine in a more flashy way. But yeah, there's about a minute left on the clock before PvP actually starts. So let me seep back into their comms and see what their last 50 seconds are starting to sound like.
No, just
No.
half.
It was.
Can you grab sponges? Oh, wait, Connor, do you have your stuff?
All right, hey guys. Don't worry about sponges. Get rescue platforms. They cut off the water. Okay, they cut off water. Use rescue platforms. Sponges only do stuff for the source blocks, which is way up high. So unless y'all plan on trying to get all the way up there.
No teaming. It depends if they have a cube or not. Do they have a cube?
It's
15
TP.
seconds, guys. 15 seconds.
I'm TPing. Connor, do you have everything you need? Connor, do you have everything you need?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna get my stuff.
All right, Wells just fell off.
Did he actually?
Yes, be prepared.
Should I go anyway? Should I go?
Someone needs to go with Connor though. Wells, are you ready?
Ethan, you go. Ethan, you go. You go with him.
Looks like green team is actually going for the rush already. Big Orange trying to make his way towards the red base. The fireball for defense, but Big Orange is still able to stay onto the base. But they're panicking. Red team is currently in the panic mode since their bed defense wasn't built in time. But it's okay. Big Orange was knocked down through the fireball work. And another member of green team has been taken out. Good defense on red team's part, but I'm a little bit concerned. They're in a very honestly kind of a little bit of a scary situation where they do not have their base. They didn't have their base fully built out in time. So if they hesitated a little bit more, green team possibly could have initiated a really hard engage if it was better coordinated on their end and try to go for the bed early on. The fall on Wells' side just now was a little bit worrying considering there's only about 20 seconds left and he didn't have any more resources. He dropped everything. So, yeah, but Big Orange again struck down by Royal Enderman. Where is he? Royal Enderman has been killed by Creepy or Twitchy. Okay, so a lot of combat just occurred. It looks like red team is still trying to go for the rush towards their... Ooh. Shark trying to go up. 2 members of green team chasing him down right now. Looks like they're able to get the elimination, but looks like they're implementing those rushes really fast and really early on to the game, providing that onslaught pressure towards green team, making sure that, honestly, they're not able to recover as easy as they should be. They're probably going to go for some quick resource replenishment, and they're going to try again and see what they can do. But green team, as you saw before I switched, we're trying to make some movement towards the red base as well. It looks like they're still in the process of doing so, rebuilding the bridge, so then it's easier to travel across. And it looks like from here, Starship is also making his way towards the green base and maybe trying to go for an attack. But it looks like a green member, Big Orange, is going to be caught out by Starship, coming from behind and get him out of here. He's got him eliminated. And right now, they have the numbers advantage. Starship here going for the PvP against Creepy or Twitchy, but now he has help from Junkie, and I believe they're able to get the kill here. But unfortunately, Starship was still collateral damage in the process, but it's okay. Let's see. It looks like Junkie is now then trying to... Wait. Where did Junkie... Oh, Junkie went invisible. It looks like he already took the potion early. He's trying to He's gonna try climbing up through the bridge that green created for themselves. I don't think anyone's noticed him yet, and he might be able to get in there with no... Oh, the pop-up tower is coming up on the left side of their bed. Let's see if crew was able to sneak in there in time. It looks like they found him and wasn't able to get inside and penetrate the defense, and now he is also eliminated with a red pop-up tower just clumping up the side of the green bed defense. But red bed was destroyed in the process due to Zero Mex's his rush to the red base as well. Looks like he's dropping a ton of TNT to try to disrupt the team and get them eliminated quick. But Zero Mech is going to be killed in this process. Oh, Royal Enderman saving himself with the rescue platform. So they still have all members of red team present and is still ready to try to fight. But very, very big blow to red team's state of the game with them getting eliminated getting their bed eliminated. But good defense on red team from Shark. Denying Big Orange's attempt at trying to get any kills on red team. So, now the question is, how are they going to recover from this, right? They still have a lot of time before sudden death even starts, or even like when beds destroy. And I can't even stop for a second because it looks like Positive is trying to go for an attack on red as well. He got knocked back to the island, so he's running away safe and sound. With another member, Creepior, is trying to follow up as well right here. And they're going to try to keep non-stop offense onto their base and trying to get them out quick. Fireball back to them, and green team overall is grouping up together. An Ender Pearl through the base, and they failed the Ender Pearl. So it gives them a little bit of time to bolster their defense, and some resources were spent and unfortunately wasted with the mechanical misplay from, it looks like Zero Mech was the one that tried Ender Pearling there. Big Orange is trying to go across, but he's just getting endlessly fireballed, and now he's going to get killed in the process as well. Good overall defense from red team's part, but that's all they can really do at this point. Is just constant defense. If the moment that they leave, they know that there is a chance that they can be knocked off from the fireballs, or they could easily be outnumbered if they don't coordinate their rush carefully. So in this case, what are they gonna do? My best bet is that they're probably gonna wait for beds to destroy on green team's part and go for the long haul game. They really have no shot here to try to go for the offensive play. They've missed that window the moment that the green team destroyed their bed. So it looks like they're building up a wall to make sure that they can kind of give themselves a little bit of buffer with ranged attacks. Excuse me. Looks like 2 members of green are now posted right in front of their bridge and trying to see if they're trying to get bridge across one more time. Big Orange being attacked with some fireballs again, but he's not stopping the climb, and he's going to try to keep going with it. He's not stopping. This man is brave. Is he going to get knocked off right here? Nope, he is still good. They got some bows and arrows on red team's side, but Big Orange is not stopping anytime soon. They're really adamant about completing that bridge, so green team's going to have a easier time to get across and go for a easy access rush. Positive here. 13 health, hiding behind the wall. I think red team is actually aware that they're right there with the TNT sheep coming down, destroying their entirety of the wall. Positive here, running around their base, dropping some TNT sheep in the process. Positive might get destroyed here. It looks like he's still standing with 20 health remaining. I'm surprised that he didn't get any damage off of it. But his teammate, unfortunately, was taken out. So let's see what their play is here. It looks like Positive is going to try to camp it out here on the side. And honestly, just try to play the patient game here. I'm curious to see what they're going to do. But red team is still trying to prepare for the defense. Fireballs coming out from, looks like an invisible person coming on to their island and seeing if they can get some secret picks off of them. Positive has been spotted, and now they're trying to throw some fireballs in response. He's hugging that wall. I hope that's just lag. Or if that's really the case, he's just hiding in that wall as much as he can. What is the current... I don't want to leave what's going on here, but Positive turning around. He's really hugging that wall and making sure that his presence is well known, but he can't make any sudden moves in there, or else he gets outnumbered 4-1. Looks like Shark is aware that his teammate's right there. Big Orange also trying to make the move towards the green base. He stepped on. Now it's a pure PvP defense here. It's really close quarters, so the numbers advantage is still there, but they have to be careful and make sure that no one gets eliminated through this defense. Looks like Positive and Big Orange equipping themselves with some golden apples. Make sure they have enough health to try to keep fighting this thing, with Big Orange at 8 hearts remaining. And it's really this is the most bizarre PvP situation I've seen from our Bedwars matches in a while. I've never seen this sort of situation happening, but the fireball breaking the wall of defense, but they're able to get the eliminations possibly on Positive to take care of both the green members that were consistently harassing them for the past like 2 minutes at this rate. But the pressure doesn't stop here. It seems like another person, a green team, is going to go and try to go for some pressure as well. Creepy on Twitch, throwing some fireballs, destroying the walls towards their defense. Junkie just trying to continuously build the wall, giving them some buffer to get the items they need for the defense. The Creepy or Twitch is coming from behind, going up under their roof. I don't know what the play really is here, but maybe he's trying to kind of wait it out and go for a sneak attack and just jump on them when the rest of his team regroups. There's not much else that they can do at this point. Red team is adamant on just about waiting for beds to destroy and just building the wall, building the wall. But that puts them in a very precarious spot too, because they don't have any access towards the diamonds and the emeralds that they could be getting from across the map. So they're seriously cut off. But good fireball knock, and Big Orange gets eliminated from the initial rush. It looks like 2 members of green team are now dropping on them, trying to get rid of them. But green team member, is that Zero Mech, actually knocked himself off the map using the fireballs and used the Ender Pearl in the process. So now, 1 minute 55 seconds left. That's all they need to do. They just keep waiting it out and even out the odds. TNT Sheep being sent out to try to get Creepy or Twitch out. And it looks like it's successful and gets rid of Creepy or Twitch from the island once and for all. It took a minute. I'm not gonna lie, it took a minute, but we did it. He's out, and I think that gives red team a little bit of breathing room to recover and just say, okay, let's relax. We got to figure out a way to just keep defending until beds destroy and evening out the odds for them. Good job overall from red team to just keep holding it out strong. They're probably equipping enough items to try to make sure that they have some fail safes in case they're able to get through this wall defense that they're trying to push for. Let's go ahead and get an idea of what green team is up to. And it looks like Big Orange is trying to make his way towards the side. Oh, it looks like he's just putting water buckets and creating waterfalls all over their base. Maybe they try to slow down some movement or giving them some opportunities of movement across their base. Let's see what's going on here. Creepy or Twitch, are all members of Green Team actually back at the base? They are. Okay, so all 4 members of Green Team are probably just trying to recuperate from the failed, rushes to try to get them out before beds destroy. But 33 seconds left on the clock. Creepy or Twitch moving up onto the red base once again, trying to destroy the glass with the fireball. Smart play on red team's part to to install glass to make sure that their wall defense doesn't get destroyed very easily through just a simple fireball right in front of their face. But now, 10 seconds remaining on the clock with Ben's destroy. Even game all around. 4v4. No one's got eliminated on red team's side, and I think it's even odds for the most part. But again, let me remind y'all, watching this match, that red team has been deprived from their resources for diamond and emeralds for pretty much over half of the game, trying to just defend themselves and wait for the opportunity they can get to beds destroying on both sides. So, will green team overall have better equipped items? Yep, they will. But that's even if. Let's consider this possibility, right, y'all? That's even if green team tries to go for the offensive win and try to dominate them through kills, because it seems like with the look at all this. It looks like for the application of all the waterfalls and trying to build all these bridges, they're just trying to give themselves multiple ways to survive a dragon attack from happening. They're trying to throw some more fireballs way from the distance, from downtown, to try to disrupt them a little bit. But, that's all they can really do at this point. And, yeah, I don't think they're going to go for the domination play. They're really going to play the patient game with 4 minutes remaining before sudden death. They're going to wait it all out and just hope and pray that the dragon doesn't knock them out in the process, too. So let's go ahead and get some inside comms on red team's part and see what they're thinking throughout this entire thing. I can imagine that they were probably pressured a little bit from that constant defense that they were having to do. But yeah, let's take a listen and see what's going on.
What about arrows?
True, I don't have a bow.
I'll stay on Gen, guys. Oh yeah, they're gonna go water. Massive water thing. Should we that's not their base. I think that's not their base. Guys, should we go diamonds? Should we go diamonds?
Not if they keep throwing fireballs at y'all.
No.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do for sudden death? They should keep poaching us with fireballs from their thing up there.
Right. All right. So, when there's like a minute and a half left, y'all can spread out. Okay. Y'all should be in groups of 2. Okay. So I'm gonna have Crew and Ethan together. All right, and Wells and Connor together. Okay.
All
right. So, someone.
What if we have a tower on each diamond? What if we have a tower on each diamond?
Y'all need to be careful getting there, though. Okay.
What if we just, do we have enough emeralds so we can just pro there? Do we have enough emeralds so we can just pro there?
I got more problems. Only spend your iron on pop-up towers now.
Calm down. We have enough pearls? We have enough emeralds so we can just pro there? I have a pearl. Do we have enough pearls that we can just pro there for everyone though? For emeralds?
He's messaging. Coach Sahej's message.
No, now they get the emerald. That's so much.
Yo, does everyone have at least a pearl?
Yes.
Pearl. Okay, I don't have a pearl.
I'm not gonna need an axe.
If we all have pearls, we can easily make it to diamonds without any problems.
No.
Yeah, y'all want him as clutch, guys. Just use like a bridge egg or something to get over there, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunch of bridge eggs. We can use that to get over to our crew.
Just make sure y'all have rescue platforms on hand, okay?
Okay, we should dip at 1 minute. Should we go? We need to dip at 1 minute. I say 1 minute. Yeah. We should go now.
All right, hey, hold on.
1 minute. Leave it 1 minute. That's what I said.
Who's going? I'm gonna buy some mobiles.
Okay, so as you can hear, right, red team is trying to panic right now because they're not able to get any resources to buy certain items to be able to outlive green team's advantage currently, which is the abundance of resources, diamonds and the emeralds. That's probably what the initial, actually, that was probably what the target play was coming out of a green team side, was to deprive them of resources pretty much the entire game with the early bed break. So great, again, I want to, throw out respect to green team for being able to make that happen. But looks like red team is now going to try to get the last bit of resources they're able to get before sudden death officially starts, and then the dragons start wreaking havoc around the map. But I think they're going to be fine. Looks like green team has just set up a really tall tower to try to be able to survive the onslaught of the bed. What is it? The dragon. But it looks like Zero Mech is actually taking a bunch of potions, and now he's gone invis to try maybe go for some eliminations on the red team. In secret, looks like he's trying to rescue platform across. I think red team might have spotted him from just hearing some yelling across the rooms, but he's trying to go for a sneak attack on the red team that's on the diamond base right now, or the diamond generator. Royal Enderman able to use a platform, but now the green team member is trying to jump onto him. Great job on Royal Enderman to spawn another rescue platform to make sure he has ultimate height above his opponent right now. But Zero Mech trying to go for the base in general, maybe trying to kill the last members. But great job on the fireball from red team. It looks like they're not going to stop. Another fireball to knock him off. He missed the fireball here, but he's trying to ender pearl back to the island. I think he missed the jump. Another rescue platform for... It looks like Big Orange fell in the void. Okay, so Zero Mech has to try to make something happen here. Another fireball to finally knock him off, perhaps? No, he's still there. Red team is in a good position at ultimate height. At some point, this rescue platform is going to get destroyed. Where did he teleport to? Your Twitch. Wait, that's not Zero Mech. Where did Zero Mech go? It looks like he was able to make it back to the island. They might have had the teleporter back to his base. Right now, though, red team has the numbers advantage and is able to secure the win as long as they just stay alive as much as possible. Starship building as tall of a pop-up tower as possible. Good timing too. The dragon just destroyed the one underneath him. Junkie MC also still just trying to survive. This looks like a fairy tale at this rate. Just looking at the very top of the map. Two members of green team also got knocked off from the dragon. They have the best odds now to win this with the 4-to-1 ratio. Shark and Enderman just can't get knocked off here with the remaining left platforms that they have, as well as Junkie and Starship. But it looks like Junkie and Starship are trying to make their way with that bridge over there. And then now Royal Enderman and Shark got knocked off from the dragon, but would still have enough hearts to still outlast the damage. Shark trying to consume some golden apples right now to recover some of the health, but he's living as best as he can. Royal Enderman using a bridge egg to try to run across the map and give him some more room to stand on instead of just relying on that little bit of the island that's remaining after that onslaught. Let's see what's going on with Zero Mech. I think he's the last remaining member. It looks like two members of red team are trying to jump on Zero Mech and secure the kill. Ender Pearl onto the other side on this little island. Good job on Zero Mech. Recovering, but now red team is not going to stop, and bridge egg from Starship gives them better access. But oh, the dragon keep knocking him back and forth, but the platform still putting him in a good position. It looks like green team member. Oh, wow, great job on Navy's team, our Navy team being able to recover from that. If you remember correctly, let's think about it here. Okay, let's think about it. They were in a very bad spot with the early bed break, and they could have easily just fumbled and actually crumbled under the pressure and played a little bit more dangerously. Maybe try to go for a riskier play and go out of the base and try to go for the bed break as well. But they knew that would really be the ultimate risk with no other resources that they could have used to make that happen, with them being deprived. And at this point, right, to be safe and to make sure that we can secure it as much as possible, they try to go for the late game. And they're going to try to go for the survival tactic of build the wall, and make sure that none can penetrate it until both beds destroy and it's even odds. Great job overall on Navy team's end. That was a really stellar way of being patient and waiting for that opportunity to to turn the tide of the match. So great job. Let's see what the status is on Team White's matches if they're still playing it. Because I don't know if they finished it up just yet. But let me double check on what the status is. It looks like they are currently not playing a match. Let me go ahead and double check with one more user and see if they're still there. That's the one thing I don't remember some of their usernames. I'm trying to figure out who the usernames are, but I'm not seeing anything here. Let me go ahead and double check real quick. Okay, thank you guys for taking some time with the pause. It looks like Team White is about to start their match soon. Coach ahead just trying to get the match set up and waiting for their opponents to also fill in. But yeah, we're gonna be spectating their teams shortly, and it's gonna be a fun match. So I'm gonna put a little bit of a be right back pause while we get that all set up. But yeah, again, congratulations to Team Navy for a very dominating win on the patience game. Though I was really impressed uh, on my end. So yeah, we will be right back while we try to get that set up. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned. Okay, we are back. We are back, y'all. And it looks like Team White's match has just started as well. And yeah, let's see how they're going to continue their momentum from their really strong win earlier into the stream against now. It looks like their opponent is going to be Northwest, Northwest San Antonio. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch over there and see what the state of the game is for our Team White. Okay, so we got still some time in the pre-PvP section of the game, and yeah, it's pretty much again the strategizing part. There's really not much else to say. I'm kind of just repeating myself at this rate. But yeah, there's a lot of just them kind of collecting resources and figuring out what to do. So let's go ahead and jump in some of their comms and see what they are up to in terms of the setup and all that.
Okay, I have two, and
I got 2 as well. I'm coming back.
coming back as well.
No.
We're doing resource collection, guys. Make sure to stay on that. Good job taking care of bed defense, Jacob.
No, I'm Malvol. That's why. So I can't get to the other base.
Get Jen, get Jen.
There we go. 20 seconds. Come back. Come back.
Okay,
Oh,
coming.
never mind.
Can you go far one?
Okay, guys, 30 seconds until Diamond 2.
Okay, I got close one.
Okay, got it.
Gen. Buy gen upgrades.
Someone just buy an iron golem. Someone needs to be on bed. No one's on bed right now. No one's on bed.
Okay, got it.
Lane, put all the resources that you collected in the ender chest.
That's what I'm
That's over
doing.
there.
Okay, so it looks like green team as what I expected, or it's not green team. Team white, which is team, or is it green team here? Looks like it's just what I expected, right? They're still just trying to do their job of getting the resources. Not much talking involved in that sort of process. But if you guys heard, you did hear a lot of words exchanged from Coach Greg, and I believe it was Team Navy in their match. You know, they're also busy with their match at the same time. I wish we can get simultaneous footage from Team White and Team Navy, but yeah, there's not much that we can do in terms of trying to get that done. But if anything, let's go. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds still on the clock. Let's go ahead and jump into Navy's game real quick and just see what they're doing, because it seems like we're gonna have to wait this out anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and just spectate Starship and see what the current state of the game is. Oh, it didn't work. I can't type. I can't type. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, we are back. It looks like so. Yeah, we're able to jump into Team Navy's match right now. Let's see what the action is currently, and then we'll just jump back to Team White. So it looks like bed defense has been created, and they're trying to go, trying to make sure that they don't get a repeat situation against Team Green. I still don't remember. For Greenville. No, that's not Greenville. I don't know what location this team is from, but they're probably just trying to be ready to make sure that they're not going to be spooked once again, and their base going to be destroyed. Let's see what the status is for the rest of the team. Let's see Zero Mech. He's been the one that's really making something happen. It looks like he's invisible right now. Right outside of red base. Maybe he's going to go for a trick play once again. It looks like his invis came out. So Zero Mech was spotted. Junkie falling from looks like some action from... What is going on here? He was flat on the ground. But it looks like they're able to all respond right now and get Zero Mech out of here from the engage. Good defense and good recognition from red team. Spotting that ahead of time and being able to recover and take him out. Junkie getting eliminated. Who is it from? Oh, yeah. Looks like Bow and Arrow from Big Orange. Would have been a little bit of a risky play, but they were able to make it happen. So good job. Let's see where Big Orange is at right now because he's able to get that kill. Looks like he's trying to make some height and climb back up for another onslaught engage towards a red team. It looks like red team has already spotted him ahead of time, and they're going to try to see if they can respond somehow with some fireballs. He landed onto the red bridge. He's trying to build some cover for himself currently, and it looks like Royal Enderman is trying to knock him off, but Big Orange put himself in a good spot with this little bit of a wall defense. Let's see if Royal Enderman is actually just going to be able to make the push here. It looks like good fireball from Royal Enderman, and it was able to... Wait, Royal Enderman? That wasn't a fireball from him. But anyways, good kill on Big Orange. So now they're in a good spot trying to complete the bridge over and create a path for them to access the other island without risking this bridge being destroyed. Let's see what green team is up to. 0 mech here. Interesting. Anyways, I think that's about some actions we can get for now. Let's go ahead and jump into Team White's match once again and see what the status is over there. It looks like it looks like a lot happened while I was gone. Whoops. So it looks like 2 members of Northwest San Antonio have already been eliminated here, and looks like green team is gonna try to go for the last push here to get rid of Northwest San Antonio and claim game 1. What was that fireball? It looks like Axolotl might have accidentally fireballed his own teammate here. Would have been a dangerous spot, but fireball again. It looks like Frisco Falcon Sick is now gone, but can Axolotl here just claim the PvP? It looks like he's not going to be able to make it happen, and Northwest San Antonio player is starting to try to chase him down, but Axolotl just barely escapes. That might have just been a miscoordinated push, because yeah, that was interesting. I thought that that would have been game over for Northwest San Antonio 10. It looks like Axolotl trying to go for the solo push, dropping a bunch of TNT blocks onto the San Antonio player, but that's still not going to be enough, and it looks like Axolotl is just going to die in the process anyways. That, honestly... Yeah, that's an unfortunate move. I feel like, if anything, that should have been a more coordinated attack from at least 2 members of green team to make sure that they can secure the kill a little bit easier with more even odds of manpower. Trying to go 1v2 is not really necessarily the best idea, but good knock on Frisco Falcons 5 side, getting rid of 1 member of Northwest San Antonio. There's only 1 remaining. It's all pure PvP. And Northwest San Antonio able to live with 6 hearts remaining, but Frisco Falcon 6 falling right behind, going for another fireball, and they're able to secure the win. Yep, they're able to secure the win here. So now Frisco Falcons White was able to secure, I believe, the win for game 2. So if I understand this correctly, then that means they should have won their best of 3 set. Great job on them. Awesome. That was a little bit of an interesting position that I dropped in. I wish I was able to get some coverage on the first kills on Northwest San Antonio. I honestly just think that they should have been able to go for a more, group approach. And it looks like, oh my goodness, and it looks like, whoa. Oh no! So I missed it too. Wow, a lot of things happen here. So it looks like actually, let's just switch over. I think the matches might be over. So it looks like Team White and Team Navy has actually won both of their games. Team White able to go for a more dominant approach and get rid of Northwest San Antonio in a pretty early fashion. A little bit of miscoordination in terms of the last push with two remaining members, but they're still able to make it work. So good job on the win overall. And there was a lot of action when we switched over to Navy for a second. I wish I was able to get some coverage on what happened with Navy, but considering the very slow tempo that they had to take for game 1, and from the cheering that I'm hearing across the hall right now, it seems like Navy was able to get a more decisive win for game 2 and was able to overall be more confident in their approach. So great job on both of our teams. It looks like that's going to be it for today. It seems like all the matches have been confirmed and have been finished. Let me double check real quick and see what the status is of the matches, but I believe that is pretty much it. 1 second, y'all. Okay, I just got confirmation. It looks like they are done. So, congratulations to both Team Navy and Team White for being able to secure the 2-0 win this week. So now both teams are in a very, very good standing to try to keep continuing to climb the leaderboard and try to take the top 3 spots of the season. So great job overall. I'm very proud of the team. But anyways, that is going to be it for this week. Stay tuned for next Thursday for our Minecraft Bedwars match once again. We do have an upcoming broadcast for our Fortnite matches this week with AEA matches for our plat teams as well as the normal leagues. So yeah, can't wait to see y'all again soon. Thank you for dropping by. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time.